Hey guys, what's up? I'm Christian Taylor, and today it's a battle between the iPhone XS and the iPhone XR. So this iPhone XS cost $1,000, and the XR costs $750. So for the $250 difference, is there any reason to drop $1,000 on an iPhone? So starting with the build quality, both of these phones are more or less the same. They both have a glass back, and while the iPhone XR has aluminum and the XS has stainless steel around the edges, they both feel just as durable to me, and I don't think you're going to have any issues with the aluminum of the iPhone XR holding up. Both phones have the same exact processor, so when it comes to speed and daily use, you're not going to tell a difference. So that's when we get into the interesting part. So first of all, the iPhone XR has a way bigger battery. That's because the phone is physically bigger, so Apple could fit a bigger battery. And also, since the screen resolution is lower, that means you get more screen on time, probably around an hour a day. And yeah, you heard me right, the cheaper phone has a longer battery life. Ouch. So let's talk about the camera, because that is one of the elephants in the room. You spend $250 more, you get a better camera, right? Well, no.
Got him!
I'm not going to go into detail because I already made a full camera comparison over here, but let's just say that for all intents and purposes, these cameras are the same. And before you go in the comments and go, but Christian, I'll have you know that the iPhone XS has a second telephoto lens. You're getting ahead of yourself. I covered all of that in my camera comparison, so go check that out. But the cameras are completely even. Hey, so before we go any farther in the comparison, if you like this iPhone coverage, do be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell. So what do you get for your $250? Well, the iPhone XS has a significantly higher screen resolution, and it also has 3D touch. Pressing hard on my notifications to be able to reply to them or take actions is something I've gotten used to on the XS, and for some reason on the XR, it's just not a thing. Apple implemented what they call haptic feedback, so in Control Center you can hold down on an item to press into it, but for whatever reason I can't hold down on a notification to press into it on the XR. And that's something that's really annoying. It slows me down through my daily usage, and it's definitely an advantage to the iPhone XS. Now when it comes to the screen resolution, I can tell a difference from day-to-day usage. Believe it or not, the colors don't bother me. Apple did a great job getting the screen to look just as colorful as the OLED panel on the iPhone XS, but the low screen resolution is just annoying. It doesn't bug me on pictures and video, but when I'm looking at text, it's kind of pixelated, and that's annoying on a $750 phone. Now with that being said, I decided to show it to some different people around town and see if they could tell a difference without knowing which phone was which, and well, the results were kind of expected.
The left one, this one right here, is definitely more clear. It doesn't seem as like blurry. Honestly, this one looks better.
So what if I told you this phone is $250 more expensive than that one?
Then I would say I would still stick with Android.
I feel like this one.
To me, the one on the left is brighter, a little bit more crisp.
I don't understand why you would pay more for this phone when this phone is less, and it personally has a better image quality to me.
Most people could not tell a difference, and the ones that could were more concerned about the screen brightness than the pixel density. So when it comes down to opening your wallet, which phone should you buy? Well, I'm going to be completely honest. I think you should buy the iPhone XR. I barely noticed a difference from day-to-day usage, and it was hard for me to even tell I was using this phone over the XS. So if you're wondering which phone I'm keeping, it's the XS, just because the XS is well outside of my return window, and this can still be returned, so I'm returning this one. But if I could go back and do it again, seeing both phones first and then decide which phone I'd spend my money on, it would be the XR. Don't get me wrong, the XS is a great phone, and if you have the $250 extra and you want to buy it, go ahead. But at the financial spot I'm in, I would have rather saved the $250 for the phone that's almost the same. So what do you guys think? Which phone would you buy? I'd love to know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss when I release new videos. With that said, I will catch you guys next time.